I'm Amber Fuhriman, and this is the Break Your Bullshit Box podcast. If you want comfort, this is not the place for you. If you're ready to understand what makes smart, capable, successful people, including you, keep repeating the same patterns, this show breaks down human behavior, drawn from real conversations and years of studying what makes people create change so that you can make better decisions, have better conversations, and get better results. So let's dig in and break the bullshit that's been running the show. I'm going to say something that might sound a little bit weird coming from me. And when I say coming from me, I mean coming from somebody who has a course that she sells, has a membership program that she offers, has a book that she sells. When I say this, I need you to hear it in the context in which it is formed. The course is not your problem, and the course is not the solution to your problem. Neither is the book, and hell, neither is this podcast. The reality is, if you have been leaning in to courses, books, programs, and it hasn't moved the way that you've expected, the content isn't what's missing. And nobody's going to come out and tell you that, because most people are selling you something and they need you to believe that that thing is what's going to finally get you to the next level. Listen, don't get me wrong. Courses are valuable. Books are valuable. Programs are valuable. And there's something that decides how much you use them, what the approach you take with the implementation, and hell, whether you even finish them at all. You know, the reality is most courses that are purchased, most books that are purchased, they go unfinished. That's not a content problem, that's a behavior problem. Welcome to the Break Your Bullshit Box podcast. My name is Amber Fuhriman. I'm a certified trainer of neuro-linguistics programming and human behavior. And if you are familiar with this podcast, you know about the Break Your Bullshit Box framework. If you are not yet, if this is your first time here, we have a Break Your Bullshit Box framework that focuses on a 4-part life cycle, challenging your identity, dealing with the labels of who you think you are, listening to that voice that pops up, those bullshit gremlins that tell you all the reasons you should stay small, then building a plan and a strategy, and then having the courage to act. You challenge your identity, you break your bullshit box, you have a plan, you design your life, and then you have the courage to live it. And when we do that, we create more identity questions, more bullshit. We need a different plan and we need more courage. Today, we're going to be sitting heavily in the first and second parts of that Break Your Bullshit Box formula. Most people might think you're sitting in the strategy. The strategy is not where things go wrong. Today, we're going to talk about why smart, motivated, growth-oriented people can consume every piece of content and still not get where they want to go. And I see it constantly. Hell, I was it for so long. That's what led to where I am today. Someone will find me after years of doing all the work. And I mean genuinely doing the work. They've read the book. They've taken the sales course, the communication course, the leadership course. They have notebooks full of notes. They have an Audible library that would make your head spin. And they're still stuck. Their conclusion is, I just haven't found the right thing yet. I haven't found the right piece of information. And here's where it gets really painful. Because they're not wrong that something's missing. They're just wrong about what it is. The information can be right. The courses can be good. The coaches can know what they're talking about. None of that addresses what's happening underneath. And underneath is where all of the problems live, and frankly, where all of the solutions do. Think about something that you already know you should be doing in your business. You've known for a while. Maybe it's following up more consistently. Maybe it's raising your prices. Maybe it's having a direct conversation with someone on your team or in your family or frankly with yourself that you keep putting off. You know what to do. You might have even paid somebody to tell you how to do it, and you're still not doing it. That's not a knowledge problem. That is what happens when skills sit on top of a belief system that hasn't caught up yet. No course in the world is going to reach down and change that belief. This is the reason that my certification programs, the NLP training that I do, is all done in person. This is the reason that I don't offer a self-led course without a Q&A part of it or some sort of a live teaching component, because you can only read the book through the lens in which you already understand. You can only take the course through the belief system that you already have. You know, one of my favorite quotes is from Les Brown, and he says, you cannot see the picture from within the frame. We all have a boundary of what we understand our problem to be. And when we do self-led, self-directed courses and books and podcasts, they do exactly what they're designed to do. They give us information within the belief system that we already have. Courses teach you what to do. They don't change what you think you are allowed to do. They don't change what you think you're worth. They don't change what you think you deserve. Here's the real pattern I see. Someone will come to me, they've done the work, they've done the sales training, they know the framework, they recite the steps. But the moment they are in a real conversation with a real prospect, something shifts. They start over-explaining. They discount their prices before anybody asks. They follow up too many times, or usually not at all. The training did its job. The course did its job. The book did its job. It gave them the skill. The skill wasn't the problem. The belief system is still running the old problem underneath their actions. The old problem says, people don't pay me that much. I'm not the kind of person who does big deals like this. Or if I push too hard, they won't like me. One of my former programs was, I have to earn the right. I have to earn the right to be able to ask them for business. Not from providing value, because I do believe that you get to provide value in exchange for showing what it is you do. That's why I have a podcast. I had to earn the right to feel human in front of them. You can know every closing technique on the planet, every sales technique, every communication technique, every leadership technique, and still lose the deal to that voice in your head. The course isn't the problem. It's also not the solution. You need the skill, you need the knowledge, you need the framework. The course is only half of the equation, maybe even less. The other half is looking at the belief system that you're running that course through. The course teaches the skill. The belief determines if you use it. Both things have to change, not one or the other. Pick one skill that you already have, something that you've already learned, something that you know works, and ask yourself honestly, where am I not using this? Where do I know what to do and I'm still not doing it? And then get really curious as to what the purpose is for avoiding those behaviors. Not to beat yourself up and not to spiral into a whole self-judgment wormhole. Just to look at it. Because the moment you can name the belief underneath the program, you've got something to work with. You're not missing the course. You're missing the belief that makes the course work. That's the real work. And that is not in any self-led course syllabus. I sell courses and books and programs because I know that skills matter. Knowledge matters. Learning matters. I sell in-person NLP trainings because I know transformation matters. And I know the most important investment that you will ever make isn't in the next thing you learn. It is in the next thing you become. It is understanding what's running underneath everything you already know and making a choice to shift it. That is what we're doing here, and that's what makes this different. If this has hit on anything that you are feeling and you want to go deeper into these concepts, head over to successdevelopmentsolutions.com, book a time on my calendar, and let's dig into the things that are truly holding you back. Until next time, go out and break the bullshit box that's running the show.